Namaste, I'm Akshat and welcome to my channel. Let me take you through some awesome max trivia from yesterday's episode of Kaun Banega, Crorepati, the Indian version of Who Wants to Be a Millionaire. It's of course hosted by thespian extraordinaire Amitabh Bachchan, and yesterday's guest, there were two guests and one of them was also an actor, Akshay Kumar, खतरों के खिलाड़ी, and he got a question about Muay Thai as well, which is, I guess, hearkening back to his days as a martial artist student in, I don't know, Bangkok or something like that. But alright. And the other guest was, of course, an esteemed officer, and his name is Prakash Singh, and he has contributed a lot to India's safety over the years. And having such a person from the Indian security establishment, from the national defense part of our country, it brought me irresistibly back to my dad's being KIA in Operation Pawan in Sri Lanka in 1987. So since then, since I actually gained consciousness, so to speak, so since then I have always, of course, been enamored by the Indian Armed Forces and I hold them in high respect. Which is why we try and do all we can to not compromise India's integrity. Alright, so I'm going to take you through, like I said, some questions and also kind of share with you why I love acting, because we are all acting, aren't we? All the time. It would be a very jumbled up stream of consciousness if we were all spewing out everything that came into our minds all the time. Alright, so like I said, Prakash Singh and Akshay Kumar were the guests for yesterday's episode, and I mentioned the question about Muay Thai, the martial art which Akshay Kumar has excelled in, and he has also done tremendous work for women's safety. I got to know that yesterday, and that is extremely important because it's just good to be self-sufficient, right? Whether you are male or female, doesn't matter. Okay, so the my favorite question of yesterday's episode came up for 80,000 bucks, and that was, which English rock band formed in 1965 has hit songs like Time, Money, and Comfortably Numb? It's of course Pink Floyd, who I haven't been able to integrate into my mood boards over here, but it's music and it's all around us and in our brains, and Pink Floyd songs were such great company during college years, and they have remained so over the years, and like timeless music, right? It's an endless river of good music from them, meaningful music, because I remember Stephen Hawking's quote being put in one of their songs, and it was about keep talking is the song, and it was about communicating, and so many other things that have brought us, you watching and me saying this to you, so many spirals that have Pink Floyd in them, that it has, like I said, always been a part of my life ever since I was introduced to it way back in the early, I guess, 2000s, because before that the late 90s were all about Eminem and Limp Bizkit and Linkin Park and all these great breakout rock bands, and of course Eminem has stood the test of time, no doubt about that, which is why I also leave my rhymes out there in the open for you to enjoy. You can check them out, they're mostly shorts. Alright, so coming on to space, this question was, which of these events occurred after the person on the left vacated the post of PM and before the person on the right took charge as PM? So there were two former presidents of India shown, and their tenure was 1980 and 1990, and the thing that happened was Rakesh Sharma became the first Indian and the actual true Indian to go to space since then. So that got me thinking about India's space program. As you might have known if you have checked out my earlier videos, I am extremely optimistic about space exploration and the technologies that space exploration develops. They can be used to better our lives in the present, not too far into the future like the science fiction that I write, which you can check out. Link is in the description. Alright, YouTube stuff apart. ISRO's Gaganyaan is taking shape. They conducted a crew cabin safety test some weeks ago, and obviously things were pushed back because of the pandemic, but I guess there's lots of good things to look forward to in the future, and hopefully Indian companies will also emulate Elon Musk's SpaceX in developing cheaper, cost-effective, reusable rockets, propellants, engines, and lots of technologies that will help India and humanity in general, live better lives. All right, and finally, the spiral comes back to the Indian Army, of which I am proud that Papa was a part. The question was, for actions during which of these historical events was the first Ashok Chakra awarded, which is a gallantry medal, and it was awarded for the liberation of Hyderabad. So two people of the armed forces who gave up their lives to make sure that India was, like I said, an integral nation, an integrated nation. They got the first Ashok Chakras. So trivia apart, I'm just gonna call this lunchtime vlog to an end and get back to work. So thank you so much for watching, and smash that sub button for awesomax fun. And once again, a huge thank you to my 808 subscribers. Like, share, subscribe, do the YouTube thing. Thank you so much for watching. Namaste, take care, and stay safe.